done? Okay, my turn.
Oh, good grief. I don't think this tree is worth it. But let's play with the monsters. Okay, I changed my mind. I definitely want to kill them. Got him! Yes, 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 I got him. Well, good morning, and welcome to episode 4 of No Place Like Home Creative Break. We are still waiting for some word on the hard mode and the other changes. So, we're continuing to expand and improve on our creative mode farm just to see what we can improve on the next time we run through the game. And as you could see, we added a little something to the living room. It was looking empty. Still really need some rugs. I don't think we've changed the kitchen. Well, it's a very nice looking kitchen, isn't it? It's a nice big kitchen. Big enough to have a dining room table. And of course, Ellen's room has not changed. But we did open up another room. And I went ahead and did the whole cute pack. So there's a little kind of a living room sitting area, a desk, and I went with the pink. And I used a wallpaper. It's rather cute wallpaper. Look at all the birds and flowers. Oh, that's a hummingbird. That's nice. They're hummingbirds. So I chose that because the cute pack didn't have its own wallpaper. And this just seemed to match it pretty well. But yeah. We only have one room left to unlock, and we need watermelon salad for that. And we're working on growing the things we need. And they're going to take a little time. Alright, so let's put her to bed. And then go out and explore a little. I think we're working on the Great Bulbulator right now. Okay, wake up. It's a nice bed. Let's go. Let's see how far we've gotten with our growing. Well, not very far yet. So yeah, we have our blueberries and our cranberries and our watermelon all growing here. I actually think that's the watermelon. Okay. So, we are, like I said, we're working on the Great Bulbulator. That is here. I think we need it to get parts for it. I did a little of this stuff off screen, so that's why you're seeing, you know, oh look, there's a new room open, and she's advanced the quests. Well, we're only advancing the quests while we're waiting for other stuff. Oh, I should have put those away. Oh well. That's right, we need to find the cleansing fungi. Which way are we going? We're going... I can't remember. Oh, aren't I silly? That's right. We'll go through the one that says Bulbulator on it. Duh. Then we go over here, where we fix the bridge. And go through this door, which we haven't been through yet in this world. I know, because there's a chest right in front of my face, which has, what did we get? Got some ice cream. And an unidentified flying hat. Really? Really? Okay. We should probably use up some of this stuff. Just because it's in the way. That chicken's playing in an old tire. That's cute. Okay, so I'm gonna have to cut that bit out, but what you didn't see was that it took literally forever to get out of the loading screen and into the next area, which is kind of, I mean, I'm used to it taking a few seconds, but this took unusually long, and I think that's the first time that ever happened to me. For a second there, I thought the game had simply crashed. So on the bright side, no, it didn't crash. On the downside, yeah, that was unusual. Alright, so we were looking for... Oh yes, we were amusing ourselves by working on the Great Bulbulator while we wait for food to grow. That's what we're doing. And while we're sitting here just casually cleaning stuff, I wanted to thank everybody for joining me. Thank you for the likes, the views, the dislikes, the subscriptions. It's all very much appreciated. And if you're enjoying the content, well, consider subscribing. And don't forget to hit the bell for all notifications so you don't miss anything. And thank you. Now, let's see. Oh, look, we got some sunflower seeds. I think I've already planted a few in the greenhouse. I did show y'all the greenhouse, right? I decided to use it for flowers. It has quite a few flowers growing in it. I figured that'd be a fun way to use it. And it says you can harvest the flowers. Although, I don't know if you just get more seeds or you actually get flowers to put in a vase or a vase, depending on how you pronounce it. That would be nice, though. Have a vase decoration that you could change out different flowers. Is there a sign that says fungi? There is, isn't there? Alright. Oh, there's a chest over here. And we got a banana hat. Oh, that's right. This is the mining pit. Oh, fungi. We found our first mushrooms. And some rubble. We go around this way? We can. I think it usually takes like 3 days to grow something. And we're technically on the first day. Or maybe the second. I don't know if the actual planting day counts. You know, I hadn't really thought about it. You know, I was actually wondering, what kind of mine was this? And, you know, your first thought would go to, like, a coal mine. But there's a lot of things that we mine out of the earth. A lot of minerals, metals, diamonds. I don't know. Never did understand the allure in diamonds. I guess they are useful for machinery and electronics and stuff. Oh, look, kitty. Hi, kitty. Okay, I have to build another cat house then. Because we can't leave this kitty out here by himself. But yeah, what was I saying? Alright, mines. So yeah, mines can come in quite a large variety. And considering this whole thing is around robots and stuff, it's probably a metal or silicone. It's something to do with electronics. And we mine heavily for anything to do with electronics. I mean, everything that is used in making a CPU, a graphics card, a solar panel, a battery. You know, all that stuff comes from mining. And I know that there's a big push to go with alternative forms of power, and I have solar panels, so obviously I don't mind trying out alternative forms of power, especially if it augments what I use from a power company. But let's be realistic here. We do a lot of mining just to make the components to create a solar panel, to create the batteries for a solar panel. It's not as environmentally sound a solution as we might think it is. And it's going to get worse as people want to use more electric things. You know, electric cars need a lot of batteries. Those aren't made out of thin air. And more people going to solar panels. Those solar panels aren't made out of thin air. And, you know, they degrade over time, so you have to replace them. And it's like, is there an easy solution for this? Not really. Maybe instead of completely banning one source of power in favor of another, we figure out a way to take the system we already have and augment it with other forms so that we have to use less of any one of them. It's the only thing I could think of. He's throwing things at me. He doesn't realize he can't hurt me. He's about as dangerous as a 3-day-old kitten. I need to build another pig pen, that's right. I have a big huge pig pen and I already have to build another one. That's what I forgot to do. Anyway, that's my thoughts on it. And that's all I'm going to say about the subject. I don't need to sit here and go and preach. Alright, up we go. I forgot how big this space was. This and Frozen Peaks were definitely the two biggest spaces in the game. The desert felt a little small. It wasn't too bad, but it wasn't as spacious as these other two places. And of course, if you've seen my video in the Sunken City, you probably already know my feelings on that, but it felt rushed. It felt like it wasn't complete. It was nice. The looks of it were nice. There wasn't any place to go into, though, which I thought was really fun in Frozen Peaks. You had all those little huts you could go into and clean up. I kind of wish we could have done that in some of the city buildings. And don't get me wrong, the game's great. Obviously, I'm still playing it. I'm still having a great time. And I don't know, there's something kind of relaxing about running around cleaning the stuff and seeing how well you can do. I guess it does, like, if you're a completionist, it's definitely one of those games that you play because you feel the need to see if you can get 100% on everything. Alright guys, I will make a pig pen, okay? But you're gonna have to wait until I get back to my house. At least for now, I'll let him out of the cage. So, despite what I think about the end of it, I still definitely recommend this game. Now, as for long-term playability, I would say after 3 or 4 runs through, it might start getting a little old. But it is a semi-linear game. And so, yeah, unless they decide to add some new content. I mean, I don't see them adding an actual crafting system, but add some interesting content that expands the game after Ellen finds her grandpa. Whether or not she goes back to Mars or not. You know, we could see her back at Mars coming, you know, planning to visit grandpa again, or see her on the planet continuing to rebuild stuff and, you know, maybe even developing a bond with Rudy, who she seems to like. Alright. My lady, good to see you again. I must say these fumes make the view a lot less appealing. Anyway, take this as a keepsake. Now, would you like to hear some stories about the place? Sure. Why not? What can I say? Aggressive mining is to blame for what happened here, but stay vigilant. We can still help this place. Now, if you excuse me, I have to go. Well, I mean, he kind of made my point. Alright, so I think we want another day-night cycle to go through before we go back. Excuse me. I seem to have a bit of a frog in my throat. Cat sculpture. Now that's funny, I already have one next to the cat house that I have. Well, we can have another chicken, can't we? We can. Go home. Not that we don't have a ton of those. I think I have a full top tier chicken coop. And then I have two more top tier chicken coops that need to be filled. Well, actually one of them's about half full already. I definitely say out of all the animals in this game, the developers really love chickens. And chickens are very interesting birds. They're also very useful birds. And not just for their meat or their eggs. Excuse me. Although eggs are very good. Some people can't stand them, which is quite fine. I can't stand cooked spinach. But, yeah. They're very nutritious, versatile, can do a lot of stuff with eggs, alone or in recipes. But then you also have the fact that chicken feathers make good pillows and filling for blankets. Wow, hold on. Anyway, as I was saying, you can use their feathers. Granted, so long as you're not allergic to chickens. You can use their feathers for filling comforters, pillows. Used to even be used for mattresses. And then there's just the whole chickens will be chickens. So if you have a garden and you have some chickens, let your chickens run around in the garden because they'll eat all the bugs. Was that a duck? Yeah, but we don't have any carrots for it. Okay, so we need carrots. Okay, we need to build a pig pen. We need carrots for the ducks. And we need to build another cat house. Oh, we're over 1,000 preserved foods, and we haven't made a single. I think I made one small batch. That's about it. Of course, if we weren't playing creative mode, we would have needed a lot more of it. Oh, we need to go down. Oh, we're gonna have a lot of trash to recycle. Surprised she doesn't break up the trash by... I guess she kind of does, because you have your wood trash, you have your trash, you have your glass, electronic waste. But she doesn't seem to differentiate between the cardboard and the plastic. Speaking of which, there are a couple of great YouTubers that actually make some great stuff out of old plastic bottles. Particularly like garden planting stuff. Saw one do a vertical planter, a vertical self-watering planter that would be great for growing basic herbs. I can't remember the name of the channel. They tend to be I guess Southeast Asian in origin. I'm not sure if the one channel I'm thinking of is originates from Taiwan or Korea or where they're from, but they do some great stuff. Now, I haven't had the time or patience to try any of them out, but yeah, some of their ideas are good. You do have to know your way around a couple tools, especially since you get to do some cutting and fusing and things like that. But it's usually pretty basic stuff. But yeah, if you're a crafty do-it-yourself type person, there are some great channels with all sorts of ideas, and if you're not particularly liking the specific idea they do, they can still give you some inspiration for doing some stuff of your own. Get that one. Alright. So we at least finished this area out. You know, I actually kind of like that they left the quests and all the garbage in place for the creative mode. Because it does kind of still give you that feeling of, oh, I'm playing the game. Instead of just, oh, I'm going into this completely unlocked and cleaned world, and once I've placed everything down, well, what's left to do? That's right, I need carrots, so I need pig shed, I need carrots, I need a cat house. I have to remind myself of that so I don't forget to do this stuff. Alright, one more area here. That's the cat, okay. And the cat's doing catty Halloween cat things. Basically, it's got its back arched. It's hissing. It's scared. Which is basically what they do that for. They do that when they're scared to make themselves look bigger and more intimidating. I would love to hear some news about the progress of the hard mode. Last thing we heard was on the 13th when they released a smaller update that included the bag sorting, which, yay. I still want to say thank you for that. That was a big, huge time saver. It was definitely appreciated. Oh, here's an idea. Or maybe two ideas. So, you can pretty much guarantee in each area you're going to know where the mobs are. maybe there's a way to code the game so that the mobs are more random. Instead of being, the mob's going to be here, here, and here, have the game determine where mobs are going to be. And the difficulty level will determine how many of them and how strong they are. That would definitely increase the playability of the game, or the replayability of the game, because then it would be a little more random. And another thing would be nice, maybe have the mobs randomly respawn. So say you've cleared the whole area and you think you got them all, and then, you might have a few pop up again. So you have to go back and kill them. And like I said, giving some after you find Grandpa quests and things to do, that would also help. Because then you would be invested in staying and maybe fixing up the town more. Convincing people on Mars to come back. I know, just some random things. Just some random ideas off the top of my head. And I'm by no means a game developer, and I don't know how hard some of those things would be to implement. But I've been playing video games all my life, so these are just ideas I came up with based on what I like to play. Doesn't mean that they're right, or that I'm saying, oh, you have to add this, because nobody has to do anything. Right? It's a video game. The only thing they have to do is what they want to do to fulfill their vision of the game. It's kind of like in Elden Ring, people were mad at that if you grouped up with somebody, you opened yourself up to invasions, but that was how they saw the game. And they were the developers, and they had every right to make the game that as they saw fit. I still like to try Elden Ring. Apparently there's a similar complaint about V Rising. Somebody complained that it's too focused around PvP and it should be focused around PvE instead. But the developers of V Rising basically created a game they want to play. They probably looked at the market and said, I like this, but, I'm missing this. How would I incorporate these things together to make a game that I like? Well, okay, let me say the indie developers usually do that. Not so sure about the AAA publishers. I think they're more about that green. Which is why I tend to really like some of these indie games that have come out, because they have heart. You can tell that the developers really we're thinking more about the enjoyment, the fun of the game, over how much profit they're going to make. Whoa, Ellen, I knew I could count on you, so now let's see. Oh no. What happened? Your grandpa's calculations were correct. The man's brain was amazing, but I really hoped we could work around this problem and avoid this confrontation. Avoid what exactly? Let's say we need another part from a man from whom I borrowed some things. It doesn't matter what things, it matters that I did, and he's not exactly, happy about that. You see, it's that I can't just go to him and ask for him to give me the required part, so maybe you can do it for me? I guess I have no choice, so who am I looking for? The farmer Harold Abbott. He's Mr. Abbott. Of course I know him. I've helped him already. Okay, that's good. We need his farmer's chain, Ellen. Get back to me as soon as you get the part and we'll get the bulba lighter going. Okay, so we remember that quest. Yeah, not a lot of people like Rudy. They don't seem to understand that he wants to help. Of course, he doesn't understand that perhaps he really shouldn't be just, like, lifting things from people, even if he's just borrowing them. Alright, so we are back at Ellen's farm, and oh, we had a little bit of lag there. That was probably my machine. And like you see, we have 3 Cubot lodges and a llama. And those llamas are dancing. Oh, look. Actually, they're just stuck. One wants to go one way, one wants to go the other, and they're now stuck nose to nose. Oh, one of them laid down. That was cute, though. It did kind of look like they were dancing. Alright, so first off, we're gonna dump some garbage in here. And we're gonna... Wow, I didn't realize we'd gotten that much junk. Good grief. Again? Again? We have so much junk. Okay, we'll take the seeds. I see they fixed the, big white square when the dog wants a bath. That's good. Alright, so let's put some of these seeds away. Potato seeds go in here. Pumpkin seeds go with the fruit. Corn and lettuce can go in here. Obviously tomatoes. Wait. No, I think I put tomatoes with the... Either I put it with the fruit or I don't have any more. And yes, I did say put it with the fruit. Because technically a tomato is a fruit. But I didn't, so okay. I've even had tomato jam. It's quite good. Oh, I forgot to do that here. I know. Little things. But it does make me happy to have things nicely sorted. Thought I had more fruit seeds than that. I guess... Oh, there they are. Not many, just one, but... We're just trying to empty our bags a little. Okay, still growing. And I tell you one thing they do in this game, they give you plenty of gardening plots. We haven't even gotten to Frozen Peaks yet, and I almost have a full chest of gardening plots. Huh, I have 2 things in here that are supposed to go in a house. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. It's still going. I just run up here. First off, we're going to drop off all these wallpapers that we got hanging around. Chicken wallpaper. Oh, we got the chicken wallpaper. Nice. Botanist wallpaper. Birds wallpaper. That's the one I used for that room. Autumn. White vintage wallpaper. Good. I want it to change the yellow out for white, although it's kind of yellowish itself. Let's sort. Yeah, we got so much junk. A lot of things we can throw in a chest somewhere. Okay. 4. Yeah, see, it's still kind of on the yellow side. It's definitely not white. But it's a lot toned down from the mustard yellow of the other one. Make sure I didn't accidentally change anything in here. I did not. Okay. It is hard to navigate Ellen when you're trying to hang wallpaper. Okay, that looks better. Now, what is this? These things go in the cute room. That's what it is. Okay. So, where are we putting the armoire? We'll put that over here. And we'll put the clock over the chair. Oh, the clock is nice. Alright. So, we got those out of our inventory and gave the room a little extra oomph. We have all sorts of wallpapers. That's one thing you definitely do get, is a lot of wallpapers. So, in that regard, decorating's pretty, what do you call it? Not easy, but extensive. Oh, I had pepper seeds I didn't know I had. Okay. Alright, so pepper seeds away. We need carrots, which we have some grown. Oh, in creative mode, you can stack all the seeds up pretty nicely. Oh, no, you could do that in the regular mode, too. Never mind, it's the crops that you couldn't. Did we already pick some? No. So we do need to pick the carrots. And then obviously I'll replace them later. I want to put some of these rubber tires away. Alright, so... And we are full up in here. We have all sorts of supplies. Now, let's get some more trash burning. I mean, recycling. We want animals. We want a new pig pen. And we also want the first upgrade for it. And we want another cat house. Okay. I haven't gotten any cows yet. I believe that's Frozen Peaks. But we have a cow shed ready. Look, there's Napoleon. We wanted to put a second pig pen over here, I think. Now we want to put on that. And of course we'll have to flip it around again once it's finished. But that way we'll have a second pig pen. And we'll have one at least that can get up to 10 more pigs. And we'll upgrade it, of course, again so that we can have a whole 15 more. Now, we have a cat here who wants to talk to us. Hello, kitty. There. Where are we going to put the other kitty at? I mean, ideally, I would just put them next to each other, but things are a little tight there. Put the kitty right here. I'm not going to be able to fit anything else in this spot. Right there. Alright, so let's go ahead and get rid of that. I have so much of it. Sure, I won't get the full amount of materials, but that's fine. Oh, in the greenhouse. Like I said, I plant it, well, as you can see, a couple spots open still. So what happens if I harvest one? Yeah, I just get seeds back. Looks like every time I harvest one, I get 3 seeds back. Alright, so let's harvest these. And now I can replant the full thing with these. Okay. I'll take those and move them over here. Oh. There. Alright, so I actually have a couple openings. I need 2 more sunflowers and something else. Oh! Ooh. Those things grew. Awesome. Okay. roses and daisies, and blueberries don't go in there. There's the sunflowers I need. But you know what? That can all wait now, because we have what we need to make our watermelon salad. Alright. So where's our watermelon salad? Right here. And that does sound good. Watermelon, cranberry, and blueberry. It's going to be sweet, tart, very juicy. Yep, I'd eat it. Alright, so last thing we're going to do before we go, we're going to go talk to Frank. Give him his watermelon salad so we can get our final room unlocked. I would have talked to Harold, but I don't think that's the Harold I need to talk to. I know that sounds weird, but he's actually in multiple locations. Just like Rudy ends up in multiple locations. Like, at least 3 of them. I guess that's another thing I'd like to see, is that if you're done interacting with Rudy in a location, like, move him. because it's kind of weird to see him in one place and then run over somewhere else and then see him again. But that's a little niggle. I'm sure it wouldn't bother some people. Help me with my house. Hey, seems like you have everything. When you get back, you won't believe your eyes. Oh, maybe I will. And we're going to find out right now. So, we're going to hit the escape. Save and go home. Yes, we do. Because it's the fastest way to get back. And there we go. Mountain of junk. We clean that out. And open this chest. And I guess each chest was supposed to be the decorations per room. Or something like that. So, now we have the final room open, which, like I said, was going to be Grandpa's room. And we'll be decorating that off screen. And then next time, we'll see what the house looks like. And maybe we'll make a few design changes while we're at it, right? Who knows? But that's all for another time. And until then, bye for now.